Hey, what's up guys? This is Belcher here. I want to do this quick live video for you guys. I'm going to be dropping some gems and some jewels on you that's going to allow you an immediate breakthrough in your life, in your business. It doesn't matter what it is that you're trying to accomplish. I'm sure that by the end of this video, you will have a certain level of reassurance. You will have a certain level of confirmation because these are the same stuff. This is the same ideas and strategies that I applied early on in my business that's allowing me even success up to this day. So make sure to watch this video to the very end. I'm going to wait about 2 minutes just to allow some people to get on this live broadcast. So just hang out with me. But if you're on this broadcast now, please state your name and the state that you're tuning in from right now, just so we can know where you're from. You know, we have people from all walks of life, a part of the 300 to Freedom movement. So before I go into details about what I'm going to discuss today, just please drop your name and the state that you're from below this video. And I'm going to allow a couple minutes for some people to get on. This video is going to be like a hangout video. I'm just going to be hanging out, chilling, just telling you some stuff that's really, going to help you achieve greatness, going to help you to achieve the level of success that you want. So, and it's a beautiful day out here in New York. We got some beautiful weather coming. We're in May. I feel like it should be a little hotter, but whatever, you know, we're going to deal with it. I'm sure next month I'm going to be complaining about the heat, right? And how it's 90 degrees and too hot and stuff like that. But it's all good. It's all good. Everything's all good, guys. But I'm about to give about 1 more minute for some people to get on. If you're on now, please state your name and the state that you're tuning in from, or the country or the island, wherever you are. I'll be more than happy to know where you're from. All right, what I want to talk to you guys about today is this concept called the cycle of success, right? And this is very, very important, especially for online business. If you're trying to take your business to a whole nother level online. First and foremost, I just want to tell you about my story. I remember 5 years ago when I first joined my first network marketing business, direct sales business. You know, I had a hard time meeting up. I was meeting up with people in Starbucks. I was meeting up with people in like McDonald's and malls. I was meeting up with strangers, doing a lot of offline stuff, trying to get people to join me in my business, trying to get people to understand the concept of my business. And to be honest, I failed miserably at that, right? I did a horrible job at meeting up with people and trying to close them. Not to mention, I wasted a whole lot of time. I wasted a whole lot of gas money meeting up with a lot of these people, because a lot of times I would show them, you know, the plan, and I'd talk to them about my business, but, they still wouldn't be interested in joining me in the business. So that's when I got online one day and I started to do research on different strategies and ways that I can expand my business to a whole nother level, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, we're in the information age right now. It's 2017. So what that basically means is that the virtual world is blowing up, right? If you don't have a business online, if you're not trying to expand your brand, your business, or your service online, you're literally suffocating your business. Like, you're literally missing out on tons of sales. You're literally missing out on profit if you don't learn how to position yourself online and how to market your business in an effective way so that those most interested could get started with you. I mean, we've got so many different social platforms, right? I mean, you name it. Right now I'm on Facebook, right? We have nearly 1 billion people on Facebook, right? We have Instagram, we have Twitter, we have Snapchat, we have LinkedIn, we have Periscope. I mean, now is the time to have success in your own business as your own entrepreneur. There's never been a time in history that's been easier than now to get started in an online business, right? So if you're an MCA, keep grinding it out. Keep doing what you got to do in your MCA business. If you're in another business, whatever network marketing, MLM business you may be in, keep grinding it out. Keep finding new ways to market your business online, because it's easier now than ever before. It's not going to get no easier than this, because I can reach people in other states. I can reach people in other countries. I can reach people in all across the world who would be interested in me, who would be interested in my products and my service, and that's major. And if you're not using, you know, these platforms and these tools to your advantage, literally you're missing out on massive, massive success that could change your life. But, you know, aside from that, I just want to talk about the cycle of success, or the cycle of life, I like to call it, because literally has to do with your livelihood. This has to do with your financial freedom. And I'm going to tell you what you can do every single day to make sure you command the results and you command the success that you want. First and foremost, what I want to tell you about success is a repetition game. That's number one. Success is a repetition game. What does that mean? What I mean by that is, I don't care what it is you're trying to be successful at. There is something you're going to have to practice. There is something you're going to have to repeat. There's going to be something that you're going to have to do over and over and over again in your business if you want to keep having success, if you want to keep growing your business, if you want to keep growing your income, if you want to keep growing your brand. There's just going to be some things you have to be willing to rinse and repeat over and over and over again, right? And that's not just in business. When I was going to college, I had to rinse and repeat the same stuff every year, right? I would go to class, right? I would get a syllabus. They would give me my schedule, and I'd have to study throughout the week. And every single week, I'd have to rinse and repeat this same process. Kept doing it, repetition, repetition, repetition. The only difference between when you're going to school and when you're working a 9-to-5 job, the only difference between that and things where it's like the entrepreneurship world, the only difference is, in the entrepreneurship world, you have to manage your own time. You have to be your own boss. You have to be your own source of motivation. You have to find something within you that keeps you constantly going, because you don't have that professor that's going to email you and say, hey man, why you didn't come to class today? Hey man, or hey woman, why you didn't study for that test? Right? You don't have a boss to tell you, hey, you're going to get fired if you're late again. Right? You're going to get fired if you don't work the full 8 hours today. Right? You don't have anybody on your back when you're in entrepreneurship. To me, that's the beauty of entrepreneurship. The beauty of entrepreneurship is the ability to be able to manage yourself, to manage your income, to manage your action taken, to manage the schedule that you have. I love that freedom, right? But a lot of people don't understand that success is nothing but a repetition game. It's just something that you're doing over and over again, that you're literally getting better and better and better at over time. Now, as far as marketing, right? For those of you who are in businesses like Motor Club America, and you're trying to take your business to the next level, I'm going to give you 3 pillars, right? I'm going to call it pillars, right? 3 pillars that's going to make up the cycle of success for your MCA business. And if you don't have a training system, if you don't have a mentor, if you don't have any step-by-step guidance, or, something showing you how to have success, how to convert sales, and how to make the income you want in MCA, especially if you're brand new in the business, then I highly, highly recommend that you just click the link in the description of this video and you get access to my MCA Training System Pro if you want a mentor that's hands-on, that's going to show you step-by-step how to take your business from 0 to 60. I've already been responsible for helping a lot of people in the MCA community make their first sales, their first thousands of dollars, so I know this stuff works. But first and foremost, I'm going to talk about the 3 pillars of success, right? And this is going to go into the cycle of success that I was talking about, right? The first pillar is marketing, right? Now, what is marketing? Marketing is the action taking of building awareness for your business. That's what marketing is. The process of getting more people to know about your business, the process of getting more people to know about your service, your products. That's what marketing is. That means basically this. If I just got started in the business today and I get on Facebook and I start promoting about my business, that's a form of marketing, right? If I start getting on Twitter now and I start promoting about my business, letting people get aware of my business, more eyeballs seeing my business, that's a form of marketing, right? Promotions is marketing. So that's the first pillar, right? You got to be willing to market, because the marketing is what kickstarts everything. Without the action taking behind your marketing, well, then there's not going to be any sales, because I'm going to explain to you why there's going to be no sales. From the marketing, and this is why I talk about the importance of setting up yourself a nice website and a nice capture page. If you don't have that already, you can simply get the training below, and I provide you with a capture page. I provide you with a sales page so that you can use right away when you get started in MCA. You don't have to worry about setting that up. We already have a custom one on my team if you purchase my training. But anyway, this is why I say it's so important to have a capture page and a sales page, is because you're going to need that for the first pillar of your business, which is marketing, right? You're going to need that for when you're doing your free strategies. You're going to need that for when you're doing your paid strategies. You're going to have to start off marketing first, because that's the first step to getting anybody to know who you are. That's the first step to getting anybody to know about your company. That's the first step to getting anybody to know anything. That's the first step to having any level of success, is marketing. All right, now that we got the first pillar out the way, marketing. Now, what is marketing going to do? Marketing is going to cause you to generate traffic. Marketing is going to cause you to generate traffic. What does that mean? That means that now, because you're taking action and you're marketing your business, right? You're expanding your business. You're getting more people to know about your business. You're going to start to get traffic. Out of that traffic that you get, there's going to be people who are very, very interested in joining you from that traffic, from your marketing, right? So now what's going to happen from that traffic? What you're going to get from that traffic, right? What you're going to get from that traffic is the second pillar of success when it comes to online business. You're going to get into lead generation, right? From that traffic, there's going to be a certain percentage of those people who are very interested in your business, and they're going to become leads. They're going to say, yes, I'm interested in this. I've been looking for something like this. Let me put my email into this person's capture page. Now, guess what? From your marketing, you have now generated a lead. That's the second pillar of success. So now we went from one pillar, now we're at the second one, right? So now picture it's like a circle. So we're at marketing up here. Now we're going into lead generation. From our marketing, we're going to start generating leads. That's the second pillar. We start generating leads. All right, cool. We have something happening here. Something is happening. We're starting to gain success. Now, when does the magic happen in business? When will the magic happen in your business? When will you go from struggling at your 9-to-5 job to quitting your job? When will you go from struggling at your 9-to-5 job to traveling more, to inspiring people and doing all that good stuff? That's going to be the third pillar, right? The third pillar is going to be your email marketing. It's going to be your emails, right? Remember, you have marketing, you have lead generation, and then the third pillar is going to be the emails that you send out. Now, in between these pillars, up here you have marketing. Let's just picture you have marketing. In between these pillars from the marketing is going to be lead generation. So you're going to get leads. From the lead generations, now you're going to have leads. You're going to be able to send them out emails. Because now you're going to have an audience of people waiting to listen to you. They're going to be an audience of people waiting to learn more about your product. An audience of people waiting to learn how they can get started with you in your business. How they can buy from you. How they can partner up with you. How they can do whatever it is that you want them to do. But if you didn't start off marketing first, the leads wouldn't happen. The leads would never happen. So if the leads don't happen, then what that means is that you don't have anybody to market to with your emails. So what that means is if you don't have anybody to send out emails to, you don't have a business. You don't have a way to be able to generate sales, right? So first pillar, marketing. The marketing is going to handle the lead generation. Second, you're going to get leads. Second pillar is the leads. Now when you start doing your emails, that's what? That's the conversion process when you're turning your leads into sales. That's the third pillar. So now imagine if you just keep rinsing and repeating this cycle over and over again. Every single day you wake up in the morning. All right, I start marketing. Oh, I'm getting my leads. Oh, I'm going to send out an email. I start marketing. I'm getting my leads. I'm going to send out an email. I start marketing. I get my leads. I'm going to send out an email. This is what's the cycle of success. That's where the money starts generating over and over and over again. But a lot of people, the problem is somewhere in this cycle of success, they stop working. They stop taking action. They don't do what they need to be doing in the three cycles. And if all three pillars aren't running, well, then guess what? Your business is going to be at a disadvantage. You're going to be missing out on sales. And this is what I teach my team. I'm very passionate about teaching this because I like to keep business very simple. The more simple you keep your business, the easier it's going to help you to get sales. This is why I teach in a way that's very simple to understand, and I give a very good image to you so that you can say, all right, that makes sense. You could think about other things in life. We can even talk about any other area in life. We can talk about you being a parent, right? If you have any of you who have kids out there, think about the cycle of being a parent. There's just some things you do every single day repeatedly to be a good parent, right? There's just some responsibility you take every single day to be a good parent, right? The same thing works in business. There's some things in business every day that I do repeatedly to allow me more and more success. The only difference between me who's having success and a person who may be failing is that there's something they're not doing over and over again. There's something they're not consistent with. It's either they're not A, marketing, right? They're either not A, marketing, or B, maybe they're not doing call to actions. Maybe they don't have a capture page set up. So they can't generate leads. They can't generate emails, right? They can't generate the people who would be interested in joining them later on. So if now they're not getting leads, well then the marketing is going to take a hit if you're not able to generate the leads, right? And if you're not able to generate the leads, well, then you could forget about sending out the emails, because who are you sending out emails to? Nobody, right? So literally you have to be the person that kickstart that business. The first step is the action taking, and that's the marketing. You can use so many platforms. You can use multiple sites to market your business. You can use multiple sites to get the word out there about your business. The more you do this, after a while, more and more people are going to take you serious. More and more people are going to be like, you know what, man, let me pull out my credit card and join this guy or this girl, man. They're pretty cool. I like what they're talking about. It makes sense. And I want to be financially free too. I mean, think about it. Who on this earth wouldn't want to be financially free? Who on this earth wouldn't want to have their time freedom and make the kind of money they want to make at the same time? Being able to generate money in their sleep, being able to generate money on vacation. Out of 10 people, if you ask 10 people, I guarantee you probably all 10 of those people, if you ask them, if they hit lottery tomorrow for a couple millions of dollars, they'd say, yes, I'll quit my job. They'll be out of their job. You know why? You know why? Because it's just a natural desire for freedom that we all have. So if your business is a business that can allow people freedom, you have the ability to help people. You have the ability to impact people. You have a tool that can take people from A to Z, wherever Z is. Z may be, you know, that's the vision in their mind of how they see themselves, what they want to be, the success they want to have. But you have to take care of these three pillars of success. You have to follow the cycle of success. The cycle is number 1, marketing, right? Number 2, lead generation. And number 3 is your emails, sending out your emails. In the sending out your emails, you start converting sales, right? What type of emails do I send out? Now, if you want to know in depth, if you want me to go in depth into showing you how to market your business and how to take care of these 3 pillars for your business so that it runs smoothly like a well-oiled machine on a daily basis, all you got to do is get the training in the description below. So one-time fee of $47. It's not nothing crazy to break the bank or anything like that. But this is what you need. This is the holy grail to making money online. If a person's not marketing, I guarantee they're not making money online. I guarantee you. If they're not emailing, if they're not keeping in contact with the audience of people that they're building, I guarantee they're not making money. I guarantee they're failing. Somewhere in their business, something's taking a hit. But you got to understand something. A lot of your marketing you can handle on automation. A lot of your marketing you don't even have to do while you're up. There's a lot of times I'm making sales, I'm sleeping, I'm out, I'm enjoying myself, I'm out with friends, I'm out at the studio, I'm making music, I'm doing something, and I'm making sales. Why? Because I understand the cycle of success online. I understand that, look, as long as I keep marketing my business, I will generate leads. As long as I keep generate leads, I will have a database of people that I can talk to. I will have an audience, a network, if you will, of people who would be interested in my business, in my program. As long as I keep that going, essentially I can never go broke. Essentially I can never lose out on money unless, let's just say, for example, whatever I'm promoting goes out of business, or let's just say I choose to switch to another product, or I choose to switch into another service. But at the end of the day, as long as my cycle of success keeps going, I'm going to make money. I'm going to get sales. I'm going to say it again. The only reason why there's people out there who are not consistently making sales is because they're not consistently following the 3 pillars in the cycle of success. They're not marketing on a daily basis. Therefore, they're not generating leads constantly on a daily basis. And they're not email marketing on a daily basis. And therefore, they're not getting sales. It is through the email marketing that we generate sales. Now, of course, there's going to be people who see your business for the first time. And they're going to join right away. They're going to pull out their credit card. They're going to say, you know what? I want to get started. I like what this is saying. And they're going to join. But does that happen every day? No, that usually does not happen. Usually we have to build a relationship with the people, with the customers we're going to be working with later on. I'm going to say that again. Don't miss this. Usually we have to build a relationship with the customers we're going to be working with later on. A lot of people miss this. A lot of people do the bare minimum in their business and they wonder why they're not getting sales every day. They're not even contacting their audience of people. If you want to look at your leads list as your friends, you can look at them as your friends. Look at them as your friends. I need to keep in contact with my friends. My friends need my help. So I want to send them out something, whether that may be a video of me, whether that may be a blog, whether that may be some testimonial from somebody in my company having success, or a testimonial from somebody changing their life from my product. But I want to keep in contact with my friends list. I want to keep in contact with them. I want to help these people. But the question is, am I willing to repeatedly follow the cycle of success? Am I willing to repeatedly market my business on a daily basis? Am I willing to repeatedly generate leads? Am I willing to repeatedly send out emails? You know, that may be once a day. You may choose to send out emails once a week. However you choose to do it, depending on what it is you're promoting and selling, is up to you. But you got to keep the show going on. The show can't stop. The show has to be 24/7, 365. This is supposed to be. If you want to make money 24/7, 365, the show better keep going on 24/7, 365. And if this makes sense, if anything that I'm saying makes sense to you, all you got to do is drop a comment below this video in the comment section. Just let me know if this makes sense to you. Because I'm telling you right now, that's the holy grail to success online. I don't care what you're selling. I don't care if you're selling Herbalife. I don't care if you're selling MCA. I don't care if you're selling Amway. I don't care if you're selling MonaV. I don't care if you're selling this pillow online that you want to get out there to the world. I don't care what it is. But if you want to make money online, you better be willing to follow the 3 pillars, the cycle of success on a daily basis. A lot of people, they ask me, John, what am I doing wrong? Or why am I not getting the sales I want to get in my business? And the first question I always ask them is, well, what are you doing on a daily basis? What is the action you're taking? And they'll say something like, well, I made a video last month. A video last month? That's it? One video last month? And you think you're going to get rich off of that? Because in order for people to take you serious, in order for you to become credible, you have to be repeatedly doing something over and over again. People have to get to see your face over and over again and get to know who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. People need to get to know who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. If they don't know those 3 things, if they don't know who you are, what you do, and how you can help them, they're not going to join you. Right? They're going to join the guy who they know who they are, what they do, and how they can help them. So my suggestion to you is, number 1, get access to a training product if you don't have access to a training system. Get access to a mentor if you don't have a mentor to show you the ropes and to explain to you the ins and outs of the business. Me, I like to mentor people in a very simplistic way. I don't like to get too complex. I don't like to get too crazy. And most of the strategies that I teach is all free strategies, right? Because I like to teach how to build a strong, solid foundation online. From there, once you build a strong, solid foundation online, you start to generate profits. You start to generate sales. Now, guess what? You could start to invest that money from your profits into paid marketing to boost up your sales. You could start to invest that money into other people so they can do some things for you, maybe some virtual assistants, all that good stuff. This is what the bosses do. This is what the millionaires do. They're leveraging. They're not saying, oh man, every hour that I work, I make this much money. No, they're leveraging. They're saying, look, even when I'm out on the beach, my business has got to keep running. Even when I'm out with my kids, my profit has got to keep coming in. That's the difference between the rich and the poor. It's all a perspective. It's all on how you see it. That's all it is, a perspective. But the rich know, look, I don't have to necessarily be there physically to make money. That's what the rich know. I don't have to physically be there to make money. And this is why the online business, the internet business is blowing up. And this is why the time is now more than ever to have success. If you want to have success, the time is now to get yourself online, positioned in a way where massive amounts of people can see you. Will it take time to build that up? Will it take time to build your audience and your network? Yes, of course. Yes, of course. But if if you knew a year from now you could send out 1 email and make $200 a day by sending out 1 email, would you do it? Would you be happy about that? I mean, I'm sure you said hell yeah, right? Because how many people could sit at their house, send out 1 email a day and make $200+? How many people could do that you know? I don't know many people that can do that. The only people who I know who can do that are people who have built up a network, who understand the cycle of success. They understand marketing repeatedly. They understand generating leads repeatedly, and they understand keeping that relationship with their database repeatedly. Because the true asset that you have in your business is your friends list, is your leads list. When I was in Amway 5 years ago, you know what they told me to do? You know what they told me to do to kickstart my business? They said, John, write down a list of friends and family. That's what they said. They said, write down a list of friends and family, all your contacts, and we'll help you to get them into the business. We'll help you to get them to the meetings. That's what they told me. Why did they do that? Because they know that that's my asset. My network is my friends and my family. That'll probably be most people's network initially in business. But what if you expanded that? What if you got outside of just your friends and family and you said, you know what? I want to take my MCA or my Herbalife business to a whole nother level, right? What if they said that? And there's a training system in the description that's going to show you how to do that, how to expand your business, take it to a whole nother level if you want to do that. So you can start talking to people outside of just your friends and family, because honestly, 9 times out of 10, your friends and family are not going to support your business when you first get started in it. They're not going to support you when you first get started. That's just the truth. You know when they're going to support you? When the strangers start buying your products. That's when they're going to start supporting you. So if you really want to know where the real money is at, the real money is in making your business international. The real money is in making your business worldwide. That's where the real money is. But if you're not following the cycle of success, well, then you have a broken down business. It's at a disadvantage somewhere. And there's going to be something wrong with your business where it's not going to be consistent. If you want to get consistent leads and sales, you got to be willing to market on a daily basis. You got to be willing to generate leads on a daily basis. And you got to be willing to connect with the people on a daily basis, guys. And if this made sense, share this video, like it, comment. But I want you guys to let me know where you're from, what's your name. Comment in the description of this video. Let me know where you're from, what's your name. And if you're in a business and you need help or whatever the case may be, just simply get my training product. That's the best way I can mentor you and teach you these strategies that I speak of. Because this is literally the holy grail. Now it's to the point in my business, you know, there's times I don't lift a finger and I make money with no problem. Because I understand the cycle. I understand it. I understand what I repeatedly have to do on a daily basis. LeBron James is a phenomenal basketball player, right? He understands his job. He understands what he has to do on a daily basis. He's probably practicing the same drills every single day. He's probably doing the same stuff every single day that he's been doing 5 years ago. But guess what? That's how you become great. It's through the repetition of something, through repeatedly doing something. There's people out there who want to become great and they want to be successful and they want to make all this money, but they're not on it every day. They're not grinding every day. They're not ambitious enough. They're not taking action repeatedly, and they wonder why. All success is a decision. If I decide today I want to be successful, I'm going to make a decision that, look, I'm going to take action every single day, day in or day out, until, that's the difference. I'm going to make the decision until I get the result I want. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want the success do you want? How bad do you want the financial freedom that you say you want? How bad do you want to help your family like you say you want to help your family? How bad do you want to see the smiles on your friends and family's faces like you say you want to see it? Because through you taking action and repeatedly doing something, you can inspire other people to be great. You can motivate people to get better. You can have people be willing to just pull out a credit card and join you in business because they see it makes sense. They have a vision for themselves too, but they want to join somebody who has a vision as well. They want to join somebody who's heading somewhere. And I'm telling you something right now, this 300 to Freedom movement is going to blow up. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get ridiculous. There's going to be people in this movement who I don't even know at all who's going to be killing it, making crazy money, younger than me, all because they understand the cycle of success. All because they understand marketing, the generating leads process, and they understand that they got to keep contacting their network, right? So that's how you gain the power, that's how you gain the respect, and that's how you gain the sales that you want in your business, guys. I will see you at the top. This is John Belcher. Peace.